Hi everybody, this is Family History Organization by Dion Miller. The items that you're going to need for this is 2-inch 3-ring binders. You're going to need 200 to 300 sheet protectors to start. You are going to be creating 4 binders with documents in each one, so you're going to need a lot of those. You can get those, Walmart sells those for like 88 cents for 20 of them. Amazon also has some good deals. Dividers with pockets. I have found that Walmart carries a package of 5 for 88 cents, and they're my favorite. If you don't get those, that's great. Make sure that when you get your pocket dividers that they are wider than your pages with your sheet protectors. Otherwise, you'll lose your people in there. You'll need your family search ID, a tree seek chart, which we'll go over here in a minute. You want to make sure you don't have acid in your paper because these are documents you're printing off are important. Some of them you will have are originals and you want to keep those nice. You also want archival ink pens and markers, sticky notes or labels, and a printer. This is how we're going to print off the chart. Just made a little video here.
Hi guys, it's Dion here, and I'm going to share with you today how to print off your 9-generation or 7-generation fan that we'll be using for our 3-ring binder system. So we are going to go to this treeseek.com, treeseek.com, and it'll bring up this page. What you're going to want to do is log in to create your chart. It'll take you to the family search page, and you'll log in. Don't use mine, use your own. Otherwise, you'll print off mine. So for this project, we're going to be doing the 9 generations. You can do 9 or 7, whatever you feel comfortable with starting off. But so you choose your 9 generation. We do want the colored one, because that does matter for this project. We're going to create that. It takes just a second to pop up. And as you can see, here is my chart. It pulled everything off the family search. And we're going to print it off. For the project, you're going to need 4 of these. You'll need 1 for each color, 1 for each binder. So print that off, and then I will continue with the presentation, and we'll get to going.
Okay, so that's easy enough. So once you have your fan charts printed off, we're going to take a little bit closer look at each section. So in each section, each color section, there are 4 colors in each section. That's difficult to say. So in the blue, there's a dark blue, medium blue, light blue, and the lightest blue. So here's your darkest, medium, and so forth. For right now, we're going to start with all of them in one binder. But as your binders get bigger, you're going to want to have more binders to separate these. And the easiest way to do that is to keep all this in one binder, keep this in one binder until, so on and so forth. So works well. Okay, the next thing we need to do is number our sections. And the numbering it's simple. These numbers, this white section here stays the same. And then each section is going to have this exact same numbering. So you're going to start 8, 9, 10, 11. You'll start here, go down. So in this section, it'd be the same. This would be 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, so on. And so that way, when you are, when you print your sheets off, your Excel sheets, the numbers correspond. If you want to create your own, this darkest is all these numbers are going to be on the darkest. And then the second one, these numbers are going to be on the second one, third one, fourth one. So when you do come down to breaking it down to more binders, it'll be easier. Now, how do we put this all together? Okay, you're going to need the Excel sheets, or you can create your own. You can download them from my website for $1.99, which helps to pay for the website. And that is DIDI Miller, MILLER, creative, CREATIVE.com. It's ddmillercreative.com, which you may have found this video on there. Each binder will have 4 color-coded numbered sheets that correspond to each section. You're going to want to place those in the front of the folder. You will add the names of each member according to the TreeSeek report. So each member is going to have a pocket. Each member of your family is going to have a pocket divider, and you will put their last name, first name, date of death, date of birth, and the number that is on the tree seek that we just made. Each person is also going to need an index page, and if you do a printable instead of doing a digital version research log, you can put that in there as well. The father comes first, then the wife, and that's just the way it's numbered anyway. But so we're going to start with one binder, one color. Just choose one and just start. The first one we're going to do, first thing we're going to do is your 2-inch binder. So this is one of the Amazon ones. You can get a package of 4 for $16. Works great. And you can either put this, put your fan colors, fan chart on in the little pocket here, or you can have it as your first page in the book. Then what you're gonna want to do is do your darkest, second dark, third, and lightest sheets. And these correspond to the colors on your fan chart. So the darkest is darkest. So you'll see the darkest with your names here. You'll have to add the names. The numbers are already on those if you print those off for me, but or if you want to make your own, either way. So the darkest is going to correspond to the darkest, second darkest to that second section. When you start putting in your dividers, you will start with this page first. You'll do all of your people on this page first, then you'll go to these people, then you'll go to these people. And how I usually do this is if I don't have a name, I don't create it yet because I don't know who it is. And your binders will get really thick really fast if you do that. So I just do the pocket dividers for those that I have names for. So this one I've only got 10 names or so, and this one's only got 3 and 2. And so yes, start with this, then go to this, then go to this. And then the last final sheet that I didn't put on here. Okay, this is an example of how to do this. So on this one we've got, you can see the name, her date of death and birth is right here, and then the number. So this looks like a number 5. I can't tell. So there's 8 and 9, 10, 11, and it depends on what your book is and how many people you have. But and then in each pocket folder you're going to put the index of what is in that section. So this one is her name, and we've got her date of birth and date of death. Then we've got the number of the records, and we've got the records and the year of the record. So so you can see exactly what's in there. You can see what you're missing and what you need to research. It makes it really easy. Here's another one. Actually, this is the same one, just a little bit further in. So this one actually is showing the children. I went to the dollar store and got these really super cheap dividers. They don't show up at all. You can see that they're hidden in there. And this is another way to do it. These dividers are a little bit nicer, but there's father, mother, and children. Okay, so after your pocket sheet, you're going to want to put pictures, maps, history. This is what's going to tell you who this person is. So Ancestry.com has got this excellent report that you can print off that gives a timeline and also a history of what was going on in that time period. I think it even has a little teeny map on it. It's an excellent report. So if you have access to Ancestry, do that. It's wonderful. Family Search is free if you're already working on Family Search. And you can print off this family group sheet. You can go to each individual and print off a family group sheet. And I do that because it's easy to go back and say, okay, who is who and when is when, because it can get confusing. The next thing you're going to want to do is add your documents. You want to put one document per sheet protector. And the front of the sheet protector, you're going to see the actual document. You're going to see the birth certificate, the death certificate. You're going to see the census record, whatever it is. And then the back of the document, that is where you cite. And make sure you cite where you get it, when you get it, print off your citation so you can find it again if you need to. And the last document that I usually add to each individual is the cemetery or death record. Cemetery picture of their tombstone if it's available. That way I know, okay, this is the end. That's the end of this person. And I know that the next person is coming. Okay, so after the mother and her death, death picture, cemetery record, whatever it is, that is when you will start adding the children. So in this case, father, mother, and then the children are they're sneaking in there. Right here, you can kind of see. And if there's multiple wives, you would put, so this is wife 1, this is wife 2, and the children are going to be behind the mother. So it makes it a little bit easier. One idea is to put all the documents in the children after the age of 18. So if it's their birth or their christening or their baptism, put it in with the dad or the mom. If it's the child's marriage certificate or census record that is from when they're an adult, put that in with the children as an adult. So it makes it a little simpler. You can put them all under the father or mother if you want to. It's your choice, but that's just an idea. You can do this. It takes a little time and effort, but before you know it, you'll have all of your books ready for your family history documents. So when you sit down for that first time and you've got boxes of whatnots from wherever, get four different color-coded boxes and put the documents in each one of those boxes, and then it will be really easy to separate those into your binders that are ready to go. I have been using this for about 6 months now, and I love it. I've been doing family history for 10 or 12 years now, but this has been so much easier for me, and I can see what I've done. I can see what I need. It's wonderful. Make sure you keep track of your documents. Record where you get your documents. Print off your citation information and keep it with the document. Keep a research log. If it's not a digital version, keep it with the person that you're researching, and verify everything. This stage of the research process is collecting. Start with what you have and get it all together and get it organized so you understand what you have and what you need. So you're going to be getting information from Family Search, you're going to be getting it from Ancestry, you're going to be getting it from Grandma and Grandpa, from uncles and aunts, whoever. Make sure that once you have all your documents that information is correct. I found in my own family history that my aunts had done. They had done a wonderful job, but I found that they had the wrong mother, the wrong child, which was my direct line. So I found the whole family line was wrong. So I found you have to make sure everything you are doing is verified. Check it, and if it doesn't make sense, find out why. And that is it. That's all I have. I hope you enjoy this. You can do this if you want to print those Excel sheets off. That's great. If you want to do it on your own, go for it. You've got the tools now to get your family history organized.